what was your moment where you realized this is something that I really want to implement, not just when it comes to interviewing others, but also when it comes to implementing sports and Christianity into my own life?
Yeah, obviously being at LSU, you work with so many different athletes, you work with so many different people, just such a successful program, so many outstanding people, and they're obviously being interviewed all the time, right? And they know media, they know, what usually media is going to ask them, what's going to be the headline of the story, is it going to be the injury or the drama or whatever it is, right? And so that's what people see media usually as, it is, this just kind of platform for them to like backlash at the athletes and to kind of, go at them from a negative point of view. And that's when I realized, like, as a Christian, we're called to be the light. And, what good is it if I do stories like everyone else? Or what good is it if I, interview these players and ask them the same questions that everyone else is asking them? How is that being the light? How is that being any different? How is that me not conforming to the world, which is what we're not supposed to do as Christians? And so I just thought to myself, obviously faith is such a big part of who I am. And some people in the newsroom and some people in the media, when we're doing post-game interviews and things like that, may look at you strange when you say, like, you talk about your faith a lot on Instagram or, whatever platform they may post it on. Can you talk more about that? One kind of incident actually that kind of made me open my eyes a little bit was I was interviewing Cade Beloso right before they were going to Omaha. And not many people knew before until I got released on ESPN, but Cade was struggling mentally, like really badly. And not many people understood how he stayed so strong during all of it. And, people heard about God and whatever, when he would talk about it here and there. But no one would ask the question about, like, okay, but what has your faith done in this process? Like, how has it helped you grow your faith? And so one of the, I think it was getting ready to go into like, interviews for like the film day for Thursdays, one of the days we could actually talk to them and film because of NCAA rules. I just asked him, I said, Cade, this has been a really long journey. You've been going through a lot, what's going on? Talk to me, kind of what has made you stay, grounded through all of this? That was my favorite question to ask the players that I asked them was, what keeps you grounded? Because there's a lot of things that these players get asked all the time, like about their batting average and, how fast they can throw and all these different things, but no one asks them the personal things. And so I was just like, how did you get through this, personally? Because there are athletes, there are people going through the same thing, and maybe they don't see a light. And just having him have that answer come from Cade's mouth of, it was all trusting God. Oh my gosh, it was awesome because it was real, it was raw. There was nothing that no one could have taken and turned because it came straight from him. And it was the coolest thing because, obviously he was such a big, big part of why they won the national championship. And so just hearing that kind of thing is just a testament as to what God can do in your life if you trust him.